Hi there! Now let's talk about another aspect of our neighborhood, the transportation. We have collected opinions from the elderly, the middle-aged, and some children living in Kwanlonglao to learn about their experiences. In Kennedy Town, people mainly take buses, trams, minibuses, and also, don't forget about the new MTR station, which is coming soon. The elderly think buses are quite fast. It is also quite cheap because with the elderly octopus, they can travel for only $2 per trip. In fact, the convenient bus system enables the elderly to go out and travel far more often. Besides, the elderly think buses are quite comfortable. In the past, seats were made of wood and there was no air conditioning. But now, there are cushions on the seats and buses are equipped with air conditioners. During the summertime, it's always cool inside, or maybe it's getting too cold, as some of the elderly complained. For the middle-aged residents, many of them take buses to cross the harbor. Yet, the bus fare can be pretty high and also the waiting time is quite long. It costs them around $10 every time to take the bus to Kowloon. The most troubling thing is that the intervals are not consistent. Sometimes they have to wait for 30 to 45 minutes, and it is very time-consuming. For children, they don't often take any sort of transportation to school. Instead, they walk, as their schools are usually located right in the neighborhood. But they sometimes take buses to Wan Chai when they go to church. Now we will talk about the second popular type of transportation in Kennedy Town, the tram. The middle-aged people like the new facilities on the trams, such as those plastic seats and stop reporters. However, they do not often take trams to work because it is too slow. But many children said they go around Hong Kong Island by tram with their families on the weekends. To many, taking the tram is not only one of the cheapest ways to travel, but also a way to enjoy some precious leisure time. The elderly don't like the long benches on tram. They said there used to be more seats, and it was more comfortable. Long benches make them feel crowded. In the past, there were trailers attached to the trams to maximize the passenger capacity, but it also created much noise pollution. The elderly are glad that those trailers have been abolished. To the elderly, minibuses are the least popular. The main reason for this is that the minibuses are too fast, making them feel a sense of insecurity. Middle-aged people think the same way as the elderly do. Although it can be a good choice when they are in a hurry, they are still very concerned about safety issues. Meanwhile, to them, the minibus fares are expensive and not reasonable. As we know, a new MTR station will soon be completed in Kennedy Town. It has often been officially announced to be an option by the end of 2014. Most of the Hong Kong youth students are excited about it. But what do Kwanlonglao residents think? From our interview, the elderly said that they are looking forward to its opening. They think MTR is very convenient and fast because there is never traffic jam. Yet they complain about the construction noises that they have been suffering in the past few months. For the middle-aged, they are looking forward to the opening of the new MTR station as well. The fact of Kennedy Town being the terminus attracts them to prefer MTR more in comparison to other transportations. However, as the air vent is facing the estate, they are worried that there might be a decline of the air quality and more noise pollution. Children welcome the new MTR too. They can then travel much more conveniently to Toys R Us and Disneyland, etc. to play. It will also shorten the traveling time between Hong Kong and the mainland so that their parents can come back home faster and spend more time with them. So that's all. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.